Hey guys and girls, this is the Big Payback 8, bringing you the 501st Recon Force Battlefield DLC special. Our first map that we're going to be covering is Ziba Tower, and the first game mode that we're going to be featuring is Gunmaster. This is the first game mode that's really different from game modes that are in Battlefield 3. We just want to put quick shout out real quick to Be Easy 2008. I call him Beezy, but that's probably just because I can get away with it. But he's another 501st member, and you'll see him in this lobby. We end up fighting each other a lot because we're on the other team, on the opposite teams from each other, so it's pretty funny. We get a lot of kills off of each other, and we have a lot of fun with it. We were laughing about it afterwards. But we had also, just before this game, been talking about the fact that one of the new expansions, if you get premium, or one of the new things with the expansion, with premium and everything, was 10 new guns. And one of those guns is the M5K submachine gun. And Beezy wanted that gun as well as I did. We were both really anxious to get that gun, but the requirement for it is to be top 5 in Gunmaster. And I'm not the best in Gunmaster of the world. The original capture I was going to upload for this, I ended up pulling down once I got this gameplay because it was a much better gameplay, because I just don't tend to do that well in this game. Mainly because I get stuck on one particular shotgun that I hate, and we'll talk about that later. So, we get in here and we're the game before, we're like, man, we're just never going to get that shit. What are we going to do about that? And what we decided to do is we were like, fuck it, let's just go in there. Maybe we'll end up on the same team. We'll try and put it on Team Talk and see if we can't help each other get up there. You know, and I was thinking maybe if you took your whole platoon in, that'll, you know, kind of help up your chances. If you kind of run around in there, it's like 8 guys on the same team and talk to each other and try and help people get in that top 5 and help them get that M5K if they're not the best players in your team. You know, if this isn't a game stop for them. But it was kind of funny because we ended up and we were in a really small lobby, and you'll see there's 2 guys way up front, right up here, and then there's us back here because we just joined the game. And then randomly they disappear pretty soon here. I think it's right here. They start going away. I don't know. At some point they start going away. And when they go away, Be Easy and I were both just like, okay. We couldn't talk to each other at the time. We were, you know, we couldn't communicate, but I know subconsciously he was thinking the same thing. And when we confirmed this after the game, because we got to talk to each other after the game, we both totally put our try-hard pants on. We were like, yeah, alright, we're just going to go total try-hard on this and really try and get this M5K achievement knocked off. Because all you got to do is land top 5 in one game of Gunmaster. And it's like 90% of the other thing is like 100 kills with submachine guns. You can do that in a couple of games. It's not a big deal. But top 5 in Gunmaster, unless you're particularly good at this game mode, can be pretty tough. And I was not looking forward to trying to achieve it, because sometimes I'm just not in the mood to play this game, because it's very Call of Duty-ish. They do change it up. They require you to have 2 kills. But the thing that's weird is you have teams. It's not a free-for-all, which is kind of stupid. I really don't like that. I'm not a fan of this mode in that sense. I'm a fan of it in the sense of I like the game, I like the style. I like kind of ranking up through weapons and having to use weapons you're not used to. That's fun to me. But I don't like that you have a team here, because I don't know if you can communicate with them or not. I haven't been able to communicate with anybody on Team Talk yet, but mainly because I end up on these teams with nobody with a mic for some reason. But, or maybe they're just not talking because they don't want to help you out. But that's the thing, is at the end of the game, it's a, you know, if it's a 16-man lobby, it's ranked 1 through 16 individually as to where you rank up and who wins the game. Only one guy wins this game, and everybody else is second, third, fourth, or whatever. But you have teammates. So, WTF? Fuck? You know, like, I mean, come on. Like, really? I don't get it. Like, I don't get that part of it at all. Like, I'm running around with this guy, and you get kill assists, and they're the most frustrating thing in the world because they don't give you anything. They don't give you a damn thing. You get a kill assist 99 or a kill assist 100, you want to kill somebody because some guy on your team got to kill that guy and got to start moving up a rank on a gun, and you almost killed it. It's so frustrating, and that guy may end up higher up on the scoreboard than you, and that kind of sucks. So if I could say anything to Dice, that would be what I would say. I'd be like, Dice, dude, really, like, make it a free for all. Like, you only have this game on close quarters, so just make it a free for all. That would work so much better. It just really would. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Small maps, small lobbies, and just make it a free for all. That would be a lot of fun. By having it so that you have to have 2 kills, like, it kind of legitimizes it. I have the problem with Call of Duty Sharpshooter and stuff like that where you only need 1. It's just like, what? Okay, ding ding, done. You know, with this, like, I mean, there are a couple times in this game I get some double kills, but those are, like, really exciting and not necessarily gonna happen all the time. Oh, man, this must have Beezy really mad. Get the reload. Bang. I don't know, like, right before that I couldn't shoot for dick, and then I was just like, alright, aim. Just aim, payback, for fuck's sake. So, I aimed, and then hit the target right where I need it. So, I love the 44. The 44 is probably my favorite sidearm. I roll the 44 almost always. I use a silence gun with Recon, but I roll the 44 pretty much the rest of the time, all the time. I roll the 44 with the Recon every now and then too, especially if I'm playing a really aggressive Recon. I don't know, it's such a loud gun, it's so badass, and I'm just fucking yelling Clint Eastwood on steroids the whole time, having a good time. I don't know, I love that gun, it's a lot of fun to play with. But then you get the PP-19. So basically the game starts out, you get an MP-443, if you want to practice up on these guns. You get a 93R after you get those 2 kills. You get a 44 Magnum after that, and then you get a PP-19, as you can see here. And we'll show you the rest of them as we go through them. I'm not going to list them all off for you now. You gotta wait. You gotta see what happens. That's what I love about this game. It's kind of fun. Like, you start acting like, man, get something else. So then you get the PP-90. And I got a PP-19 laser sight there, which was really funny. I was like, that's awesome, because I don't even have that thing unlocked. I need 1 minute of playtime on Strike a Card. I have 1 hour and 59 minutes of playtime on Strike a Card, yet I do not have a PP-19. So it's kind of funny getting your upgrades for a PP-19 through Gunmaster. But it's kind of cool. You get an intro to guns you don't have, intros that are available through expansions and assignments and stuff that maybe you haven't finished. And it's kind of nice because you get to see them. You almost get to see whether or not you really want to worry about getting that thing, like working really hard to earn that gun if you really hate how it works. I really hate how the MK3A1 works. I hate that gun. Oh my god, like that shotgun makes me want to pull my hair out, and you have to use it this game. That's why it took me so long to capture a good game of Gunmaster on Ziba Tower, because I get stuck on that gun, and I'm just there forever, and I hate it. It makes me angry. I don't have any fun. I think they set it up with something stupid like frag rounds, or just weird. And I don't know. Frag rounds to me are not all they're cut out to be, like people talk about. And I don't know if that's just a particular gun, like just with the USAS. I don't know what the fucking deal is, but I don't know. I don't like it. I really just don't like the MK3A1. Some people roll with it on the regular game, but I don't know, I'm just not a fan of it. It's certainly not my favorite shotgun, and I really like shotguns. I really hate people that restrict shotguns in their lobbies. I'm like, really? You're afraid of some guy rolling around with a shotgun? Like, I understand glitching. Like, if you want to say, look, don't be using this because everybody knows it's a glitch, like with the M26 stuff when that was up, you know, I get that. That's fine. Like, I don't want to see that shit either. Nobody wants to, because that's broken. That's stuff that just shouldn't be happening. But like shotguns, like, dude, people are gonna roll with shotguns on the battlefield. Like, that's gonna happen. So they're gonna roll up on you and just go thud thud. And this is what they're built for. This, like, what I wanted to see was these insane battles with dudes rolling with like USASs and motherfuckers like trolling through people with shotguns in these games. Like, that's what I really love about close quarters. I thought it was perfect for it. And I don't know, you see restrictions on shotguns in lobbies all the time, and I'm like, you pussies, like, really? You can't deal with some people just rolling through and just trolling your ass with shotguns? Like, I'm sorry, learn how to kill from a distance and keep them away from you. Don't run up on some dude with a shotgun. Or do that. Like, that was good, because I totally failed with the spaz there. That was horrible. I was really trying to take his tags, so I wasn't prepared to shoot him. But, you know, that shit happened. Beezy gets a one-shot on me there. He laughed his ass off about that. But I got to laugh my ass off about Clint Eastwooding earlier. So, I'll take the Clint Eastwood. He can shoot me with a shotgun all day long. But, like, people call you noob for using a shotgun and shit like that. And I'm like, no, that's not technically true. Because, I mean, like, the situation when you get really, like, too close to somebody, the shotgun won't hit shit. You gotta be at a good distance to use it. You gotta use trigger control. There's a lot of kick with a lot of the shotguns. So, I don't agree with that at all. And to the people that yell at people for being nudes for using a shotgun or any of that shit, like, I'm like, whatever. Fuck you. Seriously? Because that shit's stupid. It's like, then kill him. If he's, you know, if he's a noob for using a shotgun and killing you with a shotgun, then just kill him a lot. Can you kill him a lot? Then kill him a lot. Then he is a noob. Whatever. But if you can't kill him a lot, then I think you just got trolled on with a DAO or whatever. I don't give a fuck. You know, if you use a USAS, good for you. Whatever. I don't care. They're gonna be out there. Like, I want to play a game that's realistic, that's a mix of, like, what people are gonna carry on the battlefield. Some people are gonna carry shotguns. Period. So you need to be prepared for it. Like, I think people should try and make this game more and more tactical and less gamey, because it is a great tactical simulation. It's not a little arcade game like Call of Duty. I hate Call of Duty for that. It's just an arcade game. Like, akimbo guns and shit like that drives me crazy. Really? I mean, yeah, you're just gonna see some Marine rolling around akimbo all day long with 2 akimbo submachine guns. Like, yeah, no. I'm sorry. It's just not, it's not gonna happen. And with the roles, with, you know, classes and everything makes a lot more sense in this game. I love it because it really is tactical. And the control setup I like a lot better. For some people coming over from Call of Duty, I understand that it can be a little frustrating to get used to. But once you get used to it, I really like it. It gives you so many more options, and there's so much more you can do in the game. I mean, turning on and off laser sights, switching up stuff with your gun, just all kinds of shit like that. The way you can crouch and drop shot, like, is so much easier in this game and built so much better, in my opinion. And knifing, once you get used to it, is actually better, in my opinion, too. The only thing this game doesn't have that I would kind of like to see as far as, like, similarities to Call of Duty is I would like to see flashbangs. Just make it so that you can't, like, you only get one and it's not refillable by ammo crates. That would be nice, because I think that's realistic. And I think if you're moving as a squad and you're trying to, like, clear a building on a big map like Gulf of Oman or you know, Caspian border or something like that, and you're playing Strike at Kharkiv and there's a bunch of little buildings and stuff, like, I think one guy throwing a flashbang in there, and then you move in and you move to the next building, some guy throws a flashbang, like, that makes sense. That's tactical warfare to me, and I think that's what this game is supposed to represent. Like, I mean, my dad's a Vietnam vet. He's had me watch this game. You know, he's watched this game before. I've told him about that, and he's like, wow, that's, you know, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. It's like, there's helicopters and shit? Damn. You know, I mean, that's cool as hell. And it's not, like, easy little helicopter shit like it is in Call of Duty. It's actual, like, can you fly? Can you handle fly? Oh, I love that part. That shit's just so awesome. That makes me so happy. I love going over there and cutting the floor and just dropping through. Like that shit just makes me happy. I feel so Rambo when I do that. I'm like, oh, yeah. Come down to fucking shotgun people and just go crazy. I don't know. This gun, you get the MTAR, the MTAR-21. I really don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. It drives me crazy. You also get to preview the ACWR, which is really cool. I love that gun. I'm just about to unlock it in the regular game, and I love it. Be Easy is a big fan of it. It has almost no recoil. Like, I got through it so fast in the game when I got to it, in this gun game in particular, and pretty much every time I get to it in gun game, I roll through it really, really quickly. It just works well. It aims well. It's really accurate, and it's a really light recoil gun. Why didn't I look down? In my opinion, it's good as like a P90 and stuff with more range. In my opinion, I haven't unlocked it yet, so I haven't looked at all its stats and shit. Just kind of left it alone, but I like it. I really like the gun. I can't wait to unlock it. I'm working on it right now, and I like it just as much as the AUG. That's another one of my guns. It's really one of my favorites. As far as the assault class, like, it's the new gun to roll with, in my opinion. I love the AUG, and that's one of the games you play with here in gun games. So you get to play with all that, and with the last two are the grenade launcher and a knife. And I think I got to the grenade launcher. I can't remember. I either got to the grenade launcher or I think it's a sniper rifle right before that, like the J&G. I'm using that one, and yeah, I think that's what happens. I don't know. I think I get to that gun, but I don't know if I get to the grenade launcher or not. Well, I guess we'll see. I can't remember. I capped this like 2 days ago, so I don't know. I'm doing other shit. I do have 2 other jobs before YouTube, so I don't know. This is kind of my third thing that I started. I really getting serious with this and really growing the channel as much as possible, and I can't wait to bring you guys other directors. BZ is about 2 weeks out from getting a capture card himself. X is around the same, so we should have the platoon founder and another platoon leader, sending me videos to put on here. I really want Honor Game Reviews to cap some stuff and send it in too, because I really want him on here for some weekly commentaries, just whatever he wants to do. And show you guys more and more of the platoon, because we're a lot of fun to play with. We're still looking for more people to play with. It looks like we've got one guy that's applying at the moment, which is really exciting. It's really cool. We love growing. We've actually opened up some other platoons that we're gonna promote to. Basically, that's kind of the idea. Recon Force will be our basic training platoon, so that we really want to bring some guys in and give some guys opportunities to move on to other platoons and do other things. And we're even opening up a tournament platoon that is going to constantly change. So we got a lot of things going on with the platoon. I hope you guys check it out on Battlelog. If you don't know how to get on Battlelog, we're going to be putting up a video on how to log into Battlelog at the end of the week. So check that video out. It's going to be really educational. The idea of Fridays is kind of education. Thursday and Fridays is big education games. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we're trying to just show you guys new stuff and give you guys some fun, exciting gameplays to watch. So we kind of reserve Thursdays and Fridays for specific educational stuff and just trying to show you guys stuff in the game, go through loadouts, and get a little bit more technical into Battlefield and into just educating people about how to play and how to navigate this game. It's a lot of fun. Wednesdays we're doing more of the campaign and the co-op stuff too, because there's more guns to be earned in co-op. So instead of just spending the money on the co-op pack, you can always roll through the co-ops, and we're going to give you the guide to do it. A little bit of talk about the channel, show you guys what's going on. Right now I've unlocked the AUG, and I'm still rolling. Like, I'm having such a good time. I'm way behind dude at the moment, but I'm determined to catch him. And I got that accuracy ribbon, and I was psyched. I was like, yeah, look at that, all those fucking headshots. And most of them were shotguns, which was really funny. That stuff always kind of cracked me up. At least I think they were shotguns. Maybe that was bullshit. You guys can go back and watch the video and yell at me later, I don't care. It's YouTube, I expected. But yeah, the shotguns up there, there's, or not shotguns, there's sniper rifles up there at the end. You get the 417 near the end, and the J&G 90, which are the 2 that you unlock with the expansion pack. So, once again, it's nice. You get to see what's going on. And what has happened is our lobby has just filled up like crazy. It happened about mid-game, and it scared the shit out of me. And I know it scared BZ as well, because we were both like, oh no, we've got to get top 5, we've got to get top 5. So we were running around, like, I turned everything else off, I didn't care. I knew I was capping the game, and I was just like, oh, I got to go for it like crazy. So It was pretty funny. I was totally patting myself on the back like, yeah, good kill, keep working. It was pretty lame, but I had a good time. It made the game a lot of fun, and I think I'll play more gun, more Gun Master. But it's definitely one of those game modes that kind of frustrates me just because you have teammates, and I don't know, it kind of is weird. It throws me off. I wish DICE would change that. And I don't know, it is a little Call of Duty-ish, and I really am not a fan of that game, but it's kind of a change of pace, and I like it. And I like anything on the new maps because I like the change of pace that the new maps bring. It's a little different. I can't wait for Armored Kill. That looks really cool. The biggest Battlefield map ever. I can't wait to snipe on that thing. I'm going for it, man. I want to hit the farthest thing away I fucking can. So there's a lot coming out with Battlefield, and we're going to cover all of it in this particular playlist and expansions. So all the new guns, game modes, everything, we're going to talk about all that stuff. There are 10 new guns with this expansion, and if you get premium, you basically get it, you get this for free. Essentially, in my opinion, it's $75 worth of expansions. If you don't have back to Tarkhan, it makes total sense to get it. Even if you don't have back to Tarkhan, if you plan on playing this game for quite a while and getting through all the expansions, which I plan on doing, I think it's going to be awesome, then it's totally worth it to me. And we can all start up on Battlefield 4 or Bad Company 3, and I think this gives us a really long platform to talk about what we want to see in Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3, and a lot of the guys had some really great ideas. I really want to talk about them with you guys, but I also don't want to steal their chance at a commentary, so I'm trying to not be a dick, I guess. Some of the things, like, I want to see, like, the flashbang. Like, I'd really like to be able to throw at least one flashbang and just have it not be upgraded, like not have somebody throw an ammo pack and just throw flashbangs all day. Like, make it so you can't do that. You get one flashbang per life or something like that. And I think 4 guys moving as a squad and killing guys and throwing flashbangs to clear rooms, like on big maps and stuff, is perfectly sensible. And I don't know, I think DICE should add that. I think that should be in there. Some people have talked about some cool stuff with revives, like doing dragging revives. I mean, you do it in the campaign, let's do that. And I think there should be more close combat. My idea was we should have counter tag taking. So if a guy goes to take your tags, some button on your controller pops up, and it's always random. But if you manage to mash that thing before he gets the knife in you, you block the knife, and you take his tags. You cut him, you take his tags. It's awesome. I think it could add a whole new element to knife taking. I think snipers would be given a whole new tool, because like when you want to snipe, you really think about it. If you were a sniper in the field, you want to go hide somewhere far off and do your business where nobody sees you. And if somebody sneaks up on you like that, you want to be able to have some defense mechanism to it. Besides, they don't give snipers pretty much anything to deal with tanks besides SOFLAM. You don't get claymores, you don't get, which doesn't make any sense to me. You don't get C4 or anything. They can't do anything to deal with vehicles besides spot them for somebody else, which I think is really weak. So that's my story. That's what I want to see in Battlefield 4 in the next incarnation. So we're going to talk more about that later. Our next game mode is Conquest Domination. I hope you really enjoyed this game, a gun game. I really tried to win it for you guys, but it didn't turn out that way. I didn't get to the knife. Looks like I didn't even make it to that grenade launcher there at the end. So cheers to everybody. I will see you guys in the next episode of Conquest Domination on Ziba.